Hey there friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage today, doing a little bit of goofing around. It is a very cold, in the single digits here, and it's been on and off snowing, and the winds are about 25 to 40 miles an hour right now. So we're gonna keep it indoors, do a little bit of plinking. I've actually been doing a little bit of leather work too, making a few slips for myself. Lots of fun. And I have a mail call for you guys. Some cool stuff. A new EDC flashlight coming into me by a company I've heard of, and maybe you guys haven't heard of it, but I've seen a couple of videos on this brand. Really pretty cool, called Wuben. I believe that's how they pronounce it. We also have a package coming in from Chad over at Kentucky Rimfire and Hobbies. I did a little bit of a project for him, making some Christmas gifts for him with my laser engraver, and he sent me the money for the knives. I only charged him for doing the knives and the shipping, or the cost of the knives and the shipping. But he sent me a gift too, so I want to show you guys that. And finally, last but not least, actually coming in a couple days before I expected it, is my first package from Tom Palmer. I don't remember the name of his exact name of his channel. I'll put it down here. It's like Daisy BB gun shooter X15 something. I don't remember, but got to get an easier channel name there, Tom. But he's a great guy. I actually ordered a kit, so that's what we have here, a kit for modifying a Red Ryder, a newer Red Ryder, to shoot like a 499B, using 499B parts and some custom stuff that he has made, 3D printed, and we'll take a look at that. So let's get into the stuff that we have. So this is a really cool little EDC light. From the pictures, it looks like it might be a little bit bigger, but I've already had this out of the package. I don't know everything about it yet, but it's a pretty cool light. It's got a lot of features, and if I miss one or two, this is not my review on this. This is just the mail call and unboxing. So let's see. Let's take a look before we open it up. FL1 standard, IP68. So I think that's the light intrusion fall, FL1 standard. So I don't know what FL1 standard means, but so it has 3 hours to 720 hours, depending on the light mode you use. 205 meters. But it has a bunch of different features. If you want to take a look right there. But we'll get it out and just take a quick look at it. But I'll do a full review on it down the road. It does come nicely packaged, I do have to say that. So it has this little box and very nicely thick instruction manual. I wonder if that's just different. I haven't even looked at it yet. But it does come with a little plastic disc that you have to remove from the battery so it will work. But it's a chunky little guy, very short. So I think, just looking at this right away, I would probably want to carry this in some sort of little, like a knife type sheath. It does have a belt clip that you could clip it in your pocket, but just being as chunky as it is, it really reminds me of something I would want to carry in a in a knife sheath. It does have a nice magnet to, and it's very powerful. We'll hold it sideways like that. But to start off with, to get the battery door open, there's a little lock right here, and then you push in and the battery's right there. It is a, let's see, a 18650 style battery. Just close that down, lock it so that won't open up on you accidentally. So now the main function switch is this little slider right here. And you got different modes. So the first mode is the flashlight mode. So now you would hit your button here. Oop, no, I'm sorry. The first mode is the side light. And the next mode is your front flashlight, and so then there's a night mode, and I don't know what the difference is. So like I said, I haven't done a lot of research on this yet, but it does have this little thumb wheel, which I kind of like, that you can increase. So this, in night mode, it doesn't let you adjust it, but if you go back to regular flashlight mode, you can adjust, and it blinks when you get to the maximum, and then you can go down and it blinks when you get to the minimum. But you can adjust with this thumb wheel. Now if you turn it off, there is a little flipper here at the top that you can do a momentary, so if you're just needing a real quick flash to see something and then back off again, and that only works if you have, so the slider switch has to be in one of the 3 positions to come on. If it's in the lock position, it won't come on. So, but so let's see here. So I did play around with a little bit. So you have a side, and it does remember the last setting. So the side setting and the front setting are different. So it does remember the last setting you were at for. So now the one thing I have figured out is if you double click, or maybe it's long, yeah, there it is. Long press the top button, it'll go to this red. And you can press it and it will start blinking, and then you press it again, it'll go. So I did, there it goes. So you can get it where it flashes, and then it goes, well, but anyway, it's got a lot of features and a lot of, I need to read the manual and figure it out. It's got a bunch of different LEDs up front here that can do different things. So I have barely scratched the surface on this guy, but there you go. That's my Wuben. It's called the X4, and we'll be taking a much more deep dive on that. All right, now this package that came in from Chad, this is really, really cool. I was really blown away by this knife. This is a really, really cool equal end Camillus. Let's see, does it have a model number on there? Yeah, it's a model number 23. And this is the short line tang stamp, which I don't remember when that was from. I know it's like from the 40s or older, I believe. Like 46 to 56 maybe. That is really, really cool. I am very, very... I think he showed this in one of his videos. This is one of his heirlooms, which I'm kind of blown away by. But that is really, really awesome. Camillus, that'll go in my huge Camillus collection. I do not have one of those, so that is really awesome. Thank you, Chad, for that. All right, so now the next box is the one coming from Tom Palmer, and I'm not going to show me doing the... Oh, first off, he included a little card from his church that says Nibs thank you, and shows his church's address there, and talks about the plan of salvation inside here. So I could kind of tell from interacting with him that he was a Christian man, so am I. But we have his kit, and like I said, I'm not going to show me installing this because he does a really good job of explaining it already. But this is so this piece up here are the custom pieces that he has made. This end here for the barrel, and these are daisy parts here, the barrel and the cap, or the what do they call it, the abutment seal here. And then these parts up here are 3D printed custom pieces that he has designed and has made for him. And then he sends a spring and a 499B piston seal with a 1938 spring and spring rod. And this is a custom piece here that he has made up as well that gives it a little bit more power. So this would be inside the gun like this. You pull this back, and then I will get this installed, and we will do some testing with it. So really pretty awesome stuff. If you are interested at all, he makes a bunch of different things. 499B full kits. You can order this gun complete from him with the 1938 upgrade. He does a few other upgrades, different things. So really pretty cool stuff. He's busier than I am, which is saying something as far as his YouTube goes. He is daily posting 2 or 3 videos of new guns that he is getting prepared to ship out. And that's pretty awesome. So this ought to be a really pretty simple installation. He's already done most of the work. I just need to get the old abutment seal out of the Red Ryder and then install this and screw this in, and then install this. I have the tools to compress the spring, and should be pretty cool. So this will increase so first of all, it will make my 1938B Red Ryder be a single shot like a 499B. And then also he sees speeds in excess of 400 feet per second with this modification, and much better accuracy too. So that's the main thing I'm looking for, is that increase in accuracy. But it'll be fun to have that extra power too for doing plinking. But anyway, thanks Chad, thanks Tom, and thanks Wuben. Hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.